Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Caceres going full tilt down the left. Now it's Villa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Batistuta. Batistuta! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lampard powering forward here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Cannavaro. Quarter of an hour played. Vitinha going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Del Piero. And Batistuta! Could be danger here. Mateus gets rid without sophistication. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lampard engages and forces him off the ball. And he plays one through. Now it's Villa. He has found the way through. Hoisted in. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a cute ball. Oh, well measured. Chiellini makes the interception. And it's Lampard. And the shot! He's in a good position here. That's very neat. Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro gets it away. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that was vital. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Batistuta. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's having a go! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
There was no getting to that. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for the run. Very nicely done. Pings in across. Up he goes! Cannavaro gets it clear. And it's Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary. Vitinha. This might spell danger.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. He's going for goal!
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That's a good run down the left. Vitinha. Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's in plenty of space here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lampard, he's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. That looks a good ball through. Has a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish of true class! And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ireland grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Ireland really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Batistuta. Number 8, Frank Lampard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
El Hadj Diouf. Coming on the field.
And a chance!
14, Ludovic
Oh,
Joly.
bang on target.
Number 15, Fiore. Number 13, Gerrard. Number 23, Raoul. Substitution. There will be 3
Neymar.
minutes added time.
Giroud. Fiore.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona can always
just a quick
take
reminder
more
today to
positives
please
from a
drink
result like
responsibly.
this. Yes,
Anyone
there
appearing
is some
intoxicated
tidying
or